Welcome back to the channel. What I have on this receipt right here is going to show average people, just like you and me, like to have bourbon, like to enjoy bourbon, like to hunt for bourbon, that you too can find epic bourbon hauls at stores near you if you're just patient. What's it going to be? Stay tuned, find out. Welcome back. Like I said before, on this receipt is an epic bourbon haul that, in all honesty, I thought I would never, ever in my life find, let alone in the wild, sitting on a shelf for me and people around me to be like this. Is that real? That can't be real. Oh my God, that is real. On this receipt, this is from Total Wine in Novi, is one of the most epic bourbon hauls I've ever had. As I was headed to Total Wine, I was out doing my job and just said, you know what, I haven't been to Total Wine in a while. I'm going to head in and see what they have. If they have something like really special, like an Elmer T. Lee or a Stag, that'd be great. And I laughed because, one, I've never, ever seen anything on the shelf like that. Unless you go to like Unicorn Auctions, Seal Box, the Barrel Tap, Cask Cartel, stuff like that. And they're just outrageously priced, like 150, 200, 250 on up. And I walking around and go to the bourbon aisle and I see a person with a cart and they're sitting there and I look in and I'm like, well, it's got a Blanton's. So that's pretty cool. And I look over at the shelf and there's a Blanton's. I'm like, oh, that's pretty neat. And I walk up to the shelf and I'm staring and I go, that can't be. Is that what I think that is? And the older lady next to me and a guy next to me, they walk up too and they're like, is that what I think that is? I go, yeah, it's just a box. Let's see. And I reach out and I grab the box and I shake it. I go, oh my God, there's something inside. It's just not a box. Lo and behold, sitting on the shelf for MSRP right here of $129. Blanton's straight from the barrel. Folks, I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen Blanton's. I can get Blanton's. I can get Blanton's from Kroger for $65. I have a line on a woman that works there. Really great person. Again, making connections at stores, liquor stores, party stores near you pays off. But to see this in its box, I've taken out a box, of course, was mind-blowing. This is a Blanton's with this really radically cool Blanton's leather bag, which I'm going to use as a dice bag because I'm a geek. So that's that. I'm not going to lie, I was blown out of the water. I couldn't believe that's MSRP sitting there. That was just one. The next one, E.H. Taylor, single barrel. MSRP, let me take a peek on this, was $60. Folks, I've seen this online go as high as $250 on up. So there's that. So I was mind-blowing. The next one, and I did in a video that I said, God bless your heart if you could actually find one of these for MSRP. I'm eating my words right now. Nice big fat pile of crow. Stag. And believe it or not, folks, the Stag on this, I couldn't believe the MSRP is $50. So the video I shot where I paid 4 times what the cost is. And this is the 22B, the one I reviewed, sitting on a shelf for $50. The next one was one I've been hunting for a long while. Elmer T. Lee. 90 proof, $38. I looked at the floor manager, Carl, and I said, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to cry. I've never seen this product ever on a shelf outside of Kentucky or some astronomically high price. And he told me a story. He said, we put this out before we opened, 10:30. opened our doors. We sat and watched on camera everyone passing this by, and just kind of just walked on by and got their old elks and, their, wild turkey 101s, and no one was paying attention to this until about 2:30. Then people were like, "Is that a stag? Is that a single? That's a street from the barrel? That's an Elmer Lee?" And people were like, "Holy Moses." And they had signs out, you can buy one of each. So honestly, what the hell do you think I did? I bought one of each. I mean, just to get these is astounding. And for MSRP, that's even better. Then when I was done, I actually told people that were there around me, "Hey, listen, I know a guy at Keg and Wine over in Redford, has his own barrel picks, his own stuff. His Buffalo Trace is outstanding. It was like vanilla cake coated with caramel icing. It was absolutely delicious. Had 2 bottles, drank them both. Said, if you have to, head on over there. I think he's got about a case or 2 left. You need to get some." Drove over there. Sure enough, there he is. Says hi to me, and excuse me, bought 2 more of his Buffalo Trace picks. These are normally $26.99 here in Michigan, if you can find them. They're getting surprisingly a little harder to find. His picks were $29.99, $3 more than a normal Buffalo Trace. So I asked him, I said, "Why are you only selling this for $3 more?" And he looked at me and says, "Because I want people to enjoy my pick. I don't want to make a ton of money off it." And I said, "And that's why I love coming here." That was one. As I was wandering around after talking to him, I found Baby Saz. MSRP, $28. Just sitting there. I said, "Man," he goes, "Oh, that's nothing. Go look around the corner and see what else I have." To complete my Buffalo Trace collection, Weller Special Reserve, and this was $34.99. I said, this is only normally like $30. He goes, "Again, I want people to enjoy this. I don't want to make a ton of money off it. So this is what I'm telling you, the ones that view my channel, and if this gets out there, this, believe it or not, you can find if you're patient. You have the connections. And honestly, if you just kind of stumble in at the right time, because Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, they're beginning to release this stuff to the general public for MSRP. I'm your host, Brian. This is the Average Whiskey Drinker channel. And like I always say, find a bottle, enjoy the bottle, open the bottle. Because good whiskey, even at MSRP, is always meant to be shared. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll talk with you all soon.